be so easy to sit in our corporate offices or cubicles and make these decisions that are very far removed from the impacts that our companies actually have on people and communities. So a lot of the people who I talked to talked about how important it was for them to get out into the field, either for their own sort of personal commitment and understanding, as one person told me, understanding what they're fighting for. Doing this work is incremental. And those of us who choose to work in big companies, and those of us who are working on the biggest, most complex, thorniest issues at the heart of globalization, it's going to take a while. I know, obviously, I did not manage to transform the whole company, but I know I made a difference to those 127 families on that project in Indonesia. I know I made a difference to those 15,000 migrant workers and the other tens of thousands of people who live near them. And that the work that I did on those projects was critical to the success of the business there.
So we're very good at saying no. What I don't think we're as good at is in being transparent with people about why we've set the priorities we've set. We know why we've set the priorities. We're very clear internally what has driven a set of priorities. We don't have unlimited resources, so that means we have to make choices, but we're not always as clear about this is why we've made the choice, announcing that we've made a shift. These are the reasons for it. Take the hits that come with that, right? Because if you're no longer getting, you made the wrong choices. If you're now going to get, boy, are you smart. And that's just the game we play. Those are the rules in which we work. Where we fall down is in the accountability sometimes and the transparency of being upfront to say, this is what's necessitated to change. There's been a corporate shift. There's been a shift in priorities. CEOs and the companies are recognizing that the employees are their best talent. They're their internal customers. So how do we make these employees who are highly sought after, right? Highly sought after, sticky with our company? How do we meet their internal needs and desires to give back, to be at a company that they're proud of, right? That they feel good about. Innovation is about bringing new insight to old problems. It's not creating a new thing. That's a small part. The real innovation is about new insights to old problems.
The challenges that we face in society, whether it's health, education, climate change, they're too big for just government or social sector to address on their own. They're too big for any one institution or sector to address on their own. We really do need action at the level of the system from all the participants in the system. Unlocking that potential of business to be at the table in a more productive way with governments and with other civil society organizations is crucial. There are highly, highly relevant capabilities to most of these questions. And again, not the only capabilities that are important, but very important and relevant capabilities. The thing that I noticed more and more in the last 10 years was just a real awakening in business culture around some of these truths. So for the first time, CEOs and executive teams talking about these things in the same breath as the P&L or what the next market is that they're entering, and a recognition that everything is interrelated and that a healthy society is critical for a healthy business and vice versa. A healthy business is critical to have a healthy society. It's being able to explain what do you do in your core business every single day and how does that add value to society? And then anything that you want to do beyond that to address externalities, to use your strengths to help society, has to be organically rooted in that core business mission for it to be authentic.